What's good, YouTube? I missed you guys. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the Press A to Jump podcast. I'm your host, Black Sasa, and we're back at it with another episode of Whiskey Wednesdays. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. Alright. So, this is a series where I smoke whiskey, different wood chips right now. If you just tuned in, this is the part of the series where we are mixing the wood chips. So today, for the smoking aesthetic, if you will, we're gonna go ahead and hit them with the cherry, and then apple. Crowd favorite right here. How's everybody been doing? I missed you guys. What you guys been up to? How was your St. Patrick's Day? There we go. How's the week been for you? What you been up to? Alright, so today we are going to be talking about playing outside and making friends as an adult. But before we do that, let's get to the piece of resistance, shall we? It's what you all came to see. Cheers. Oh, please drink responsibly. Everything you see here is paid for by yours truly. Okay. Okay. That is a very, very nice flavor. I think this might be the first one, the first combination where it actually, for lack of better words, hit on all stands. Oh, also we are smoking a Hibiki whiskey, Japanese whiskey, with the cherry and apple wood chips this time. But yeah, I think this is probably the first flavor combination where it's like a 50-50. Like you get the nice essence of the apple, but then it doesn't just sweep away the cherry. Like the cherry is right there as well. So I'm actually like really happy with that flavor profile. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, I think that playing outside. Man, remember there was a time that was the worst thing you could do, like growing up, is get on punishment. You couldn't go outside. And that's where all the fun stuff was happening, man. And then somewhere down the line, we stopped playing outside. You know, like there was a time you couldn't keep us from outside. Now it's like trying to get us to go outside. And I know a lot of you are gonna be like, "Oh, that's speak for yourself. Don't lump us all together. Some of us still outside." I'm like, don't get me wrong. There are people that are still, playing outside. They whether that's hiking, bike riding, walking, whatever, right? Or playing sports outdoors, whatever. There are still, but it's not. The thing is, it doesn't happen as much of us playing outside now than when we were playing outside when we were kids. And I get it, motherfuckers got jobs and lives and everything changes. I get that, but what I'm saying is, like, okay, prime example. When was the last time you just went for a little skip? Like a little frolic, if you will. Like, when was the last time you and your compadres or you and somebody that you didn't even know got in a circle and played duck duck goose, you know? Like, I don't know, what would you guys say? Like I said, we're gonna be jumping back and forth. So stay tuned. Hang out with us. But what do y'all think? Do y'all think I'm tripping? Do y'all think people are playing outside just as much now as they used to? Or does that have some legs to it? Also, is making friends as an adult easy or harder than it was making friends as a youth? I think it just I think it real life, I think it depends on the person, right? Because there are some people out there that don't necessarily like to be around people, but people like to be around them. Wait a minute, was that a bar? But like I don't know. I feel like in a sense you make friends as an adult the same way you did as a kid. It's basically, somebody you might vibe with, but also like a lot of people's friends be from their jobs and stuff because that's where they spend the majority of their time. So eventually you gonna talk to your coworker and you like, oh, you know what? I don't know why they call you Psycho Sid, but man, you a cool guy. And we're like, what? They call me Psycho Sid? Oh, I didn't know. My bad. Hey, if your name is Sid, I ain't got no beef with you, bro. We just spitballing names, okay? Ease up on me. But I think as adults, you're more just dependent. I guess it all depends on the adult as well. It's just like I feel like as kids you're more open, like, oh, it's easy to like the same thing or stuff like that. But as adults sometimes we get afraid to admit what we like because it maybe not be popular just yet. So you gotta hide your likeness, right? Like when y'all remember when anime became cool? Oh man, And for those of you who know, you're like, anime has always been cool to a select few people, but at that time, I don't even know if we knew it was called anime. We thought it was cartoons, you know. So I got one better for you. Not just when anime became cool, but going to cons, when cons became cool. Now it's like, oh man, everybody going to it, right? And it's like, wait a minute, y'all just now getting on this train, okay? Now, because everybody want to be a part of it, and there's nothing wrong with it, but now that everybody's coming out and be like, oh yeah, I like this same stuff. Now it's getting more expensive to be a nerd, you know? And if I could just speak on it, I'm kind of sick of it, okay? I was just at my local Walmart, and they had I want to say it was the castle, like the front of the castle for Hogwarts at Walmart in a Lego set. Things like $250 for some Legos. What? For some Legos. Alright. You got it, big dog. Shout out to y'all. Y'all doing y'all thing. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, like I said, I guess it just depends on the person. If it's easy to make friends or if it's not. But then also too, I feel like at some point doing your adulting, you get to the point where you're like, you know what? I don't necessarily need friends because I be chilling and like I always myself bringing the vibe. So I'm, always got people around me when I go out, but sometimes I also like my solitude. And you like, damn, like you really sit back and think about it. You're like, man, like I said, a lot of times you make friends as an adult because depending on what type of adult you are, these are either people that you work with or in your run club, your spin cycle, your Pilates, you know, whatever people do in large groups, right? Like these are ways that we are meeting people now, which is nothing wrong. Like I personally know a group of people that only hang out for con season, like whether it's Fan Expo or like the Horror Con or whatever. They literally go to every con together. They met at a con and was like, "Oh man, you like this?" I was like, "Hell yeah!" And they was like, "Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah." So then they all found that they pretty much run in the same circle. So now they just all go to the cons together, which I think is dope as shit. But outside of that, they don't know